It's official, the British public hates the police. Support us. And About Us Support Us newsletters. How we're funded. Merch shop managed donation. Shows. Nevada Live Downstream Nevada FM ACFM If I Speak. Series. Foreign Agent Planet Beat. Articles. Latest feature analysis opinion report long read. Search this site. Analysis. It's official, the British public hates the police. The stats don't like. By L. Tholen. May 22, 2023. The demonstrator holds a placard during the Raise the Alarm protest, organized by the Co-Watch Network and Sisters Uncut, outside New Scotland Yard, February 2023. Photo, May James Flash Reuters. It seems incredible to think that as recently as December 2019, 77% of people in the UK felt that the police were doing a good job. 57% trusted them to tackle crime and 41% viewed the Met as non-racist. Today, the force's net approval rating is just 5 points, down from 64 years ago. Much has happened in the interim, not least the explosion of the Black Lives Matter and Kill the Bill movements, but still, it is hard to overstate how vertiginously Britain's faith in the police has plummeted in less than half a decade. The decline has been steady but consistent, beginning during the first COVID-19 lockdown. Yet it was the horrific kidnap, rape and murder of Sarah Everard by serving police officer Wayne Coulsons in March 2021 that really accelerated the police's fall from favor. Over the year following Everard's murder, approval for the police dropped from +44 to +14. As more police scandals surfaced, such as the strip searching of Child Q and the sexual assaults committed by Met Police officer David Carrick, the force's approval declined further, and then dropped again following the Casey review. Unsurprisingly, public confidence in the police's attitude towards BAME people and women has dropped particularly sharply, as has these groups' own faith in the police. Voters now view the Met Police as institutionally racist, and have little confidence in the police to tackle sexual assault. The year before the murder of Sarah Everard, 55% of women felt the police were not treating reports of sexual assault seriously enough. By the end of March 2021, 7 in 10 women felt this way. That figure has remained largely the same ever since. It's worth saying that Britain's perceptions of the police's record on sexual violence is particularly bad. On antisocial behavior and vandalism, for instance, public faith in policing has effectively plateaued for the past 4 years. But when it comes to how the police handle reports of sexual assault, voters are clear. They think the police are doing an abysmal job. The same is true of racism, particularly within the Metropolitan Police. In October 2019, just a quarter 25% of British voters felt that the Met was institutionally racist. By the end of the coronavirus lockdowns, during which police fined black people for breaching COVID at a rate 2.6 times higher than their white counterparts, 36% thought they were racist. A few months later, 2 Met officers were found guilty of sharing photos of 2 murdered women and using derogatory language about the victims. Following this scandal, perceptions of Met Police racism jumped to a new high 44 to 46%. Today, 51% of Londoners view their police force as racist. As for the victims of police racism, the opinions of BAME voters on police are not tracked over time as consistently as general opinion, but what data we do have shows a sizable shift. In a 2013 poll, 59% of BAME Londoners felt that the Met was institutionally racist. By March this year, that figure was 72%. Even more striking is the fact that 72% of BAME Londoners surveyed by our partners at YouGov believe that the number signed Met Police is institutionally racist, compared to 59% of white Londoners. pic.twitter.com/Kildre5KP6 Mile End Institute at Mile End March 24, 2022. Finally, there has also been a decisive shift in voters' perceptions of basic police competence. At the end of 2019, Brits trusted police to deal with crime in their area by a 20-point margin: 57% yes, 37% no. Yet this rating has now fallen into negative figures: -14, with 39% saying they have confidence in the police to deal with crime and 53% saying they do not. This is notable because crime actually remains lower than it was in 2019, yet voters have little confidence in the police to do anything about the crime they do experience. In the space of 4 years, British attitudes towards policing have been transformed. Brits feel largely apathetic towards the police in general terms. The massive swing compared to 2019 when they overwhelmingly approved. The Met Police is decisively viewed as institutionally racist by both Londoners and the country at large, and voters now have no confidence that the police can actually resolve crime. The British public has not become totally police skeptic. They still favor new anti-protest powers for police, and approve of how the police handled the coronation protests. But a series of damaging scandals has undeniably shattered the once solid faith that the British public had in the institution of policing, and especially in the Met. It's in this context that the human rights organization Liberty has launched its Holding Our Own campaign, which calls for communities to step into the spaces often occupied by police, such as schools, addiction and mental health services. The public mood is certainly ripe for it. Self Dolan is the founder of Stats for Lefties. Tweet article, share article on Facebook, email this article, post to Reddit. Support us. Fund truthful, independent journalism. Donate 1 hour's wage per month or whatever you can afford today. £3, £5, £8. Custom donation amount in pounds. One-off. Monthly. Related. Report. The bailiff was arrested for a firearms offence after a brutal attempt to illegally evict squatters. Charlotte, England. Hired thugs with weapons are now breaking the law to terrorize people on behalf of landlords. Report. I felt my rib give. People attacked by police while protesting anti-drag demo speak out. Claire Heimer. They were really trying to hurt us. Nevada FM. Tauliman detest la police. The country in revolt. How did it get there? Richard Hames goes to Paris. And M. About support us how we're funded merge shop pitching jobs manage donation terms and conditions privacy policy. Podcasts. Nevada FM ACFM If I Speak Foreign Agent Planet Beat. Focuses. Pro Revolution Soccer Doing It Right. Sex on the Left Disability. It's Political Breaking Britain. Articles. Latest featured analysis opinion report long read. Shows. Nevada Live Downstream Explainers The Best Daddy Factor Nevada Docs. Social media. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter/X, TikTok, Blorsky, Facebook. Build. People. Powered. Media. Build people powered media. We're up against huge power and influence. Our supporters keep us entirely free to access. We don't have any shady partnerships or sponsored content. Donate 1 hour's wage per month or whatever you can afford today. Join our supporters. We're up against huge power and influence. Our supporters keep us entirely free to access. We don't have any shady partnerships or sponsored content. Donate 1 hour's wage per month or whatever you can afford today. Join our supporters. Build people-powered media. We're up against obscene wealth and influence in the media. Fund independent, truthful journalism. Fund something better. We are always working to improve this website for our users. To do this we use usage data facilitated by cookies and external services. For more information read our privacy policy. Accept.